This video I'm asked to show that this expression is equal to minus 3x squared over 8. Now let's see how we can go about this question. Now the first thing I'm going to do is that I have three expressions here. This is 1, 2, 3. The whole expression here, I can actually rewrite it as 1 plus x all raised to power 3 over 2, then minus 1 plus x divided by 2 all raised to power of 3. Then let me just put this inside one bracket. Then I can just say this is multiplying 1 over root of 1 minus x. That means everything here is multiplying 1 divided by root of 1 over x. That means I can simply express this 1 divided by root of 1 over x as this whole expression. I can express that's 1 minus x is power of what? 1 over 2, which is minus, I'm taking the inverse, that's minus 1 over 2. Now the next thing I'm going to do is that I'll focus on this parenthesis. Everything that is inside this parenthesis, I'll focus on it at first. And the general formula I'm going to use in this case is going to be the binomial expansion formula for the negative and fraction integer, which is whenever I have 1 plus x raised to the power of n, this is equal to 1 plus nx plus n into brackets n minus 1 s squared divided by 2 factorial plus some other time. So this is the expression I'm going to be using, right? So in this case, first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to focus on this parenthesis. Then I'm having two expressions there. In this case, my n is equal to 3 by 2 and my x is equal to x. In this case, my n is equal to x by 2. My n is actually 3 while my x is x by 2. So that's just it. So in this case, let me just go ahead and expand. So now let's go for the first expression, which is 1 plus x raised to the power of 3 divided by 2 is equal to 1 plus my n. N is going to be this power, which is 3 divided by 2, right? Then multiply by x. X is actually x again. Then plus n is actually, that's n is 3 over 2. Then this is going to be 3 divided by 2 into bracket. Again, I'm going to have this to be 3 divided by 2, then minus 1. S squared is going to be s squared as well, divided by 2 factorial, then plus some other terms. So that's just for the first case. Then the second case, I'm going to have this to be 1 plus x divided by 2 all raised to the power of 3 equal. Now I'm going to have this to be 1 plus, in this case, my x is 3, my n is 3. If you look at this, my n is the power, which is the 3, then multiply by x. X is x over 2 here. So then I'm going to have x divided by 2, then plus n, which is this. I'm going to have 3 into brackets. Then that's 3 minus 1, right? Then s squared is going to be x divided by 2 all squared, then all divided by 2 factorial, then plus some other terms. So after this, the next I'm going to do is that I just have to simplify the two expressions, right? So I'm going to simplify this expression first, so that I'm going to have this to be 1 plus 3x divided by 2. Then here I'm having 3 divided by 2 minus 1. 3 divided by 2 minus 1, that's going to give me 1 over 2. Then 1 over 2 multiplying by this is going to give me, that's actually 3 over 4. I'm going to have 3 over 4 divided by 2 factorial, which is actually the same thing as 2. Then 3 over 4 multiplied by 2, that's going to give me 3 over 8 s squared. So here I'm going to have plus 3 s squared over 8 plus some other terms. Now let me just try and simplify this expression here, so that you understand it very well. Now here I'm having, this is 3 divided by 2 into brackets. This is actually 3 divided by 2 minus 1 is going to give me multiply by 1 over, this is 1 over 2. This is 1.5 minus 1, that's actually going to give me 0.5. So then multiply by s squared. Then here I'm having it what? Divided by, what's that? That's 2 factorial. Then this I can change to multiply by 1 over 2. Since 2 factorial is the same as 2 times 1, which is equal to what? 2. Then here I'm going to have this to be 3 multiplied by 1 multiplied by s squared, that's 3s squared, multiplied by 1, that's going to be 3s squared. 2 multiplied by 2, that's 4, multiplied by 2, that's going to give me what? 8. That's why I'm having it here. I think I've cleared that side. Then let's move to this expression and simplify this. I'm going to have this to be equal, that's 1 plus 3x divided by 2, then plus, this is going to be 3 minus 2, 3 minus 1 rather, that's 2 multiplied by 3, that's actually going to give me 6. Then here I'm having s squared over 4. Then I'm going to have this to be 6. Now look at this. This is going to be, let me just write it here exactly somewhere here. I'm having 3 minus 1, that's 2 multiply by this is 3, that's going to give me, that's 6. This is s squared over 4, right? 6s squared over 4. Then divided by 2 factorial, right? Which I can also write as 1 over 2, multiply by 1 over 2. So if you look at this already, this is going to give me 6s squared over 8. Then I'm going to have this to be 6s squared over 8 plus some other terms. So now that's just it for the first and second expression of this parenthesis. So what I'm going to do now in this case is that I'm going to put both of them inside this parenthesis. I'm going to subtract it. So here I'm going to have this to be, that's going to be the first expression, which is actually 1 plus 3x by 2, then plus 3x squared divided by 8. Then here I'm going to have minus. If I multiply everything here by minus, I'm going to have minus 1, right? Then followed by minus 3x divided by 2, then followed by minus 6x squared divided by 8. Then I'm going to have minus some other terms, right? Some other terms there. So now let me just simplify this expression. So simplifying this expression, I'm going to have this minus 1 is going to cancel 1, then plus 3s over 2 is going to cancel minus 3x over 2. Then I'm having plus, here I'm having plus 3s squared over 8, then minus 6s squared divided by 8. So this is going to give me, that's 8. Then I'm going to have 3s squared, then here I'm going to have minus 6s squared. So this is actually minus 3s squared divided by 8, right? Minus 3s squared divided by 8. I've already gotten the answer. Look at this. It's something as this, but that's not what I'm going to do. Now, I need to follow their step. I need to follow the procedure. Then I must expand this as well. So this is taken to be, that's actually multiply by what? 1 minus x is power minus 1 over 2. Then I'm going to multiply it. That's 1 minus x is power minus 1 over 2. Now let's expand this one as well. I'm going to have 1 plus n is what? Minus 1 over 2, right? And also, what's our x? Our x is what? Minus x, right? Then plus n again, I'm going to have minus 1 over 2, right, in the bracket, minus 1 over 2, then minus 1, right? Then I'm going to have s squared, which is what? Minus x all squared, then all divided by what? 2 factorial. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to have this to be what? Equals to, this is going to be 1 minus, no. If you look at this, minus is actually plus, right? I'm going to have 1 plus, that's going to be x divided by 2, then plus, here I'm going to have minus 1 over 2 minus 1, that's actually minus 3 over 2, right? The minus 3 over 2 multiplying this, that's going to give me plus 4 over 2. If you look at this very well, this is going to be minus 3 divided by 2, then multiply by minus 1 over 2. This, obviously, that's 3 over 4. Then I'm going to have this to be s minus s all squared is going to give me what? S squared. Then I'm going to have divided by what? That's this is 2 factorial. So, and don't forget, 2 factorial is actually that's 2. Then I can just say multiply 1 over 2. So here I'm going to have 3s squared divided by what? That's what? 8. So I'm going to have plus, that's 3s squared divided by what? 8, exactly. Now, I've gotten the second expression. Don't forget, we have plus some other terms here. Then here also we have plus some other terms. But let me just say the second expression, and this is the first expression. Now what I'm going to do now is that, if you look at this, everything inside this bracket, right, I'm multiplying it by what? 1 over root of 1 minus x. So now, the expression for this 1 over 1 minus root of x is actually everything here, right? So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to multiply both of them together. Both expressions I'm going to multiply together, so that I'm going to have this to be minus 3s squared divided by 8, then multiply by, that's 1 plus x divided by 2 plus 3x squared divided by 8. Then that's just what I'm going to do. So if I should multiply it, I'm going to have this to both minus 3s squared divided by 8. Then this multiply is going to give me, that's actually minus 3x power what? Of 3 divided by what? 16. Then here also I'm going to have minus 9x power of 4 divided by what? That's 64. But what I want you guys to understand here is that we are going to neglect the power of x, the other power of x, which is what? This and this. We neglect them, because what we are asked to show is that we are asked to prove that everything here is equal to minus 3s squared divided by 8, not s raised power of 3 and s raised power of 4. So the final answer now is what? Minus 3 s squared divided by 8. So that's just it. So that's how we proved it. So if you enjoyed this video, please kindly like, share, subscribe, and as well click on the notification button so as to get notified whenever I drop a new video. Thanks for watching.